At Avocado, we know that not all mattresses are created equal. While other beds trap heat, ours sets it free. Made without polyurethane foams and crafted with natural latex, cotton, and wool. Breathable, comfortable, and supportive. No overheating, just clean, organic sleep that performs. Save 15% on our award-winning mattresses this July 4th sale. Avocado, celebrate organic. Shop at avocadomattress.com or leading retailers nationwide.
You're listening to a Frequency Podcast Network production.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
This is the Brock and Dalby Podcast.
Welcome to Wednesday. My name is Brock.
I'm Dalby. How's Murph Dog doing?
The Murph Dog seems like she's doing well right now. A big round of applause to Dr. Mark and the staff at Kingston Mills there. Said the barium passed through. They were able to see her intestines kind of light up.
Good,
on
that's
the X-ray,
great.
Which was everything that we were worried about there.
Because he was like stopped up, slowed down, right?
Yeah.
So things moving is a good sign.
She had a big poop at 10 a.m. She was eating her food and stuff yesterday.
Good girl.
They had her hooked up to the IV, and when I showed up to pick her up, he's like, she actually pulled out her catheter, which I was like, oh no. And he's like, no, that's a good sign. He's like, I think that was her being like, I got enough liquid, like I'm good.
I am done with this now, thank you.
And it was honestly so refreshing. I picked her up. She hopped right in the car, rolled down the window.
Aww.
She had her head hanging out the window, got home, was looking at her bowl like, feed me, feed me.
Did you put her goggles on when her head was out the window?
No, I didn't have the goggles in the car.
I love your goggles for your dog.
For those who don't know, I do have doggles for my dog Murph. She's a real window cruiser. But we still don't know what caused everything, which is kind of the concern. But Dr. Mark was basically like, just feed her a little bit of food. She's probably not going to take a number 2 over the next 24 to 48 hours.
Still in the recovery period,
yeah,
sure.
basically said everything on the inside is like healing right now.
Right.
So she won't be going out the back end. But he was like, fair warning. She's been tooting a lot.
Oh, no.
Holy, the dog farts last night were crazy, bro.
You know, it's funny. We've talked on this show before about, listen, there is no scenario in which farts are not funny. Farts are the ultimate comedic tool. But I do think I'd like to amend that. Dog farts are never funny. They are always devastating, regardless of the size of the dog.
Yeah.
Like, Murphy is significantly bigger than our dog, Penny, but Penny can still clear a room in a heartbeat.
Yeah, she's like 62 pounds of just pure stank right now. I woke up this morning at like 3:45. I went to the bathroom and I came back in and I was like, oh my God, the room was just hot box.
Just like eye-watering dog farts.
Yeah.
You're wading through, t-shirt up over the nose, like, oh God.
And they're all like silent but deadly ones. When we were sitting on the couch last night, it's all like...
You know what? Now that I think about it, I don't think I've ever heard a dog fart. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like the majority of dog farts are quiet, sneak up and smack you in the face farts.
I'll tell you this, you get a bulldog, you're going to hear some farts. Even before this, there's times.
You're right. Breed specific, I suppose that is true.
I'm taking it as a good sign that the demons are just finally leaving her. That's
This is the true purifying, healing function.
Yeah.
Everything is leaving en masse.
Her exorcism is taking place.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
Dalby, I want to see if you can finish this headline for me. According to a new study, you should never use AI technology for blank.
Falling in love.
That's probably a great answer, but that's not what the study
You
was.
should never date an AI construct. I mean, probably more realistically, maybe something like, you probably shouldn't use it for like therapy. I've seen that be a thing.
It's not that, but I'd agree with that.
Yeah. Maybe advice on raising your kids. Is that?
That's probably another good one, but that's not the study
just
here.
Life advice in general.
The headline is, according to a new study, you should never use AI technology for financial advice.
Oh, yeah. I've seen that where people will like get AI to help them pick stocks and stuff.
Apparently 66% of people have admitted to using AI for financial advice. And according to the Journal of Financial Planning, they found that AI programs can provide, if you can believe this, inconsistent, inaccurate, or biased recommendations when it comes to personal finance.
I mean, that's just it. Is like, I get the idea that AI is presented as like this all-knowing oracle of all things. It's stolen all of the world's knowledge to spit back to us, but it gets things wrong so often still.
I like to think of AI as your buddy who's just on the internet too much and just regurgitates stuff that he saw on. Is that not what AI pretty much is?
And doesn't always remember exactly what was written.
Yeah,
and
you know
just
your
says
buddy that
things?
just quotes stuff and you're like, I saw that on Facebook too. Like, that's not your original thought. That's what AI is to me.
Like, you can still trick the average AI by asking it how many R's are in the word strawberry, and it's 50-50 if it'll get it right or not. Why on earth would you be having it make investment decisions for you?
I know I'm always like anti-AI on the show, but I'm proud to announce that I've never actually used AI for anything.
Willingly, maybe.
Sure.
AI is in almost everything.
I think it's
now.
the closest is like when I Google something and the little AI recommendation comes up at the top. That's like the closest I get to it, or seeing weird AI videos online. That's about it.
See, and that's the thing. It's like, I am of the belief that AI has a role in our society. I do think, similar to the internet, it is a tool with value, but also has some very serious side effects and drawbacks.
I just worry that people are becoming like too codependent on it. Like the fact that people are like going to be losing money because of AI, it scares me.
Crazy.
And it even makes me think, like, are people that are like higher in society, like politicians or people that own businesses, are they relying on AI now too?
Absolutely. I mean, with businesses, we see it all the time. This huge uptick in posters that all look exactly the same, that are clearly made by AI. We're seeing a big pushback on that. And then for politicians, there was a politician, I can't remember which one, but a while ago, who like accidentally left, you know, when you get AI to write something for you, and then at the bottom it'll be like, is this good? Would you like me to redo it? They left that part in a public statement, and everybody was like, hey, what are we doing here?
I know so many people that rely on AI. My sister even, it's like I go and visit her and it's like, she asks it advice for like everything.
Yeah.
And we'll be sitting there having a conversation and she's like, Claude, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, you're talking to it like it's a human. I have a buddy who asks AI how to settle arguments with his girlfriend.
Oh, that's a pretty clear sign you've lost the argument if you're asking AI how to argue with somebody.
I don't know. The only thing that I've ever seen from AI that I like is on Twitter when you go on and they turn celebrities into lingerie photos. That's,
oh my God.
That's the closest that I've ever been like, good job.
This is the Brock and Dalby Podcast.
So, Jesse, what do you use AI for?
I use it for diagnosing car problems.
Are you a mechanic, or is this just like...
I'm a backyard guy.
Okay.
I do no cars.
So this is basically your way of not having to go to the mechanic and get it diagnosed. You can do it yourself.
Yep.
And how reliable has it been for you?
Well, it works great.
See, I think this is one of the situations where it does make sense. I like when you can use AI to give you an idea, but you're the one that had, like, he's the one doing the work on the car. AI can tell him where to look for the problem, and then he gets to make the final decision before he rips the engine out.
And you like update with like it'll tell you things, and then you update it. You give it feedback. It tells you more. It works great.
So you're almost using AI as if like your buddy came over to help you work on your car.
You got a buddy that knows everything about cars, frying pans for hands. So you got to get in there and do the work.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie, though. If I take my car to the shop and I see a guy using Chat GPT to try and figure it out, I'm going to be pissed.
Oh, they do it.
Oh, don't say that. I don't want to hear that.
I mean, half the kids going to university don't know what they're doing, so it doesn't surprise me.
Yep.
I wonder how many like contractors and stuff are using AI.
Oh, absolutely. And you think about it too, like if you're an independent contractor and you're even just getting started, like you don't have a team full of people to be able to help you with all that. I bet there are people who are using it to help write up invoices, people who are using it to help write up contracts, and then also helping them. Someone texted in, said that they used AI as a project manager to help build new stairs and like a paved pathway. There are all kinds of people in the trades that are making use of this.
I know when we've done like some small renos at our house, Courtney will take a photo and be like, "This is what it's going to look like."
Yeah.
It's like, well, it's not going to look like that.
It's not going to be exactly like that, but sure, we can hope.
We had someone else text in here at 762-555 that said, "I use AI to make rage bait comments online when I'm too lazy to come up with my own."
When you're just trying to make other people angry, that's great use of our water supply. I also saw someone just texted in and said, I use it to help write work emails, which I will say, if you are a person who sometimes comes across sarcastic or aggressive, AI can be great at taking your tone down a little bit.
Sure.
Making it a little less angry.
I can get that. We got friend of the show, Chris, on the line. Chris, what do you use AI for?
I don't, but my buddy uses it for gambling. So yesterday he asked who was going to hit a home run in a game, and it spit out two guys. He put a $20 bet down and won $300.
Get out of here, really?
Come on.
Said it works 60% of the time. So.
Really?
That's the most degenerate gambler I have ever heard. But I could put down two pieces of paper with team names on them and see which one my dog craps on. I probably got a 60% shot.
Either way, it might hit, right?
I mean, maybe the robots have the inside source.
No, don't encourage this. You're the anti-AI guy. Don't get swayed by gambling.
I mean, I'm just saying, I believe that the robots are taking over. Maybe they're infiltrating sports. Everybody always says sports is rigged anyway, right?
Yeah, it's all scripted, right?
This is the new Moneyball.
We found the writers.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
The World Cup of Soccer has been very good for the Tinder app, as Tinder is claiming they've seen an increase of over 47% from international users in the 16 host cities and a 22% lift among domestic visitors as well. They say swipe activity across the World Cup host cities increased an average of almost 25%.
You think about it, right? 48 teams in the tournament, minus the 3 hosts, Canada, Mexico, and the U.S. That's 45 different fan bases coming over to North America to watch their teams play. It does make sense that at least a decent portion of them would want to experience the local wildlife, so to speak.
Well, and you got to think a lot of these people have watched their teams get eliminated, but maybe they scored themselves.
Right, taking solace and comfort of the arms of another, trying to get rid of the pain.
I'm interested to see the uptick of like babies that are going to come from the World Cup.
9 months from now. Yeah. And that'll be the thing, is like there'll be some people in, again, these North American host cities, but also could be internationally. This could be a global baby boom based on the World Cup.
I feel like if you hooked up with someone from a different country and you end up having their child, you have to name the kid after the best soccer player on their team.
On their team or on your team, depending on who traveled the furthest.
Yes.
A lot of Ronaldos being named in the next 9 months.
A real Messi is going to happen, I guess you could say, in the next 9 months.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
I hate bringing up Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's wedding, but if you have not heard, Adam Sandler officiated the wedding.
Oh, that's right. I did hear about that.
And apparently the advice that he gave to the couple in front of everyone that attended there was kiss every chance you have. Every minute that you have the opportunity to do it, which is very sweet wording.
Sandler's an old softy.
But also apparently he performed an original song during the ceremony, which if you've ever heard an Adam Sandler song before, I've never heard a serious Adam Sandler song.
Honestly, like I think the closest to like a serious song I've ever heard was the one he performed about Chris Farley. Like at that tribute show.
That's true.
Everything else is jokes.
I was wondering, like, do you think he did this from The Wedding Singer?
Oh, somebody kill me, please.
I'm sure there's a small percentage of people that are getting married that have this song in the back of their head.
One of the greatest love songs of all time.
At Avocado, we know that not all mattresses are created equal. While other beds trap heat, ours sets it free. Made without polyurethane foams and crafted with natural latex, cotton, and wool. Breathable, comfortable, and supportive. No overheating, just clean, organic sleep that performs. Save 15% on our award-winning mattresses this July 4th sale. Avocado. Celebrate organic. Shop at avocadomattress.com or leading retailers nationwide.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
So yesterday on the show, we talked to a lot of divorced people about what they did with their wedding rings.
Yeah, we were finding out that people are wearing their engagement wedding rings on their middle finger as a divorce ring now.
Well, we got a message on the Bad line from friend of the show, Bad Luck Becky, where she talked about how she had a divorce party.
Which is amazing.
Listen to this.
Hey guys, it's Becky. When I got divorced, my friends and all, we all had a bonfire, had some cold snacks, burnt my pictures. I put the wedding dress on, and everyone spray painted some very descriptive words about my ex-husband, and then the dress went in the fire too. Take care, boys.
I've heard of the divorce party trend before online.
Well, because that's the thing. It's like, listen, divorce is not always the worst thing. Sometimes it's really sad, but sometimes two people come to the realization, or one person realizes that this is not a good situation and it's best to go different ways. And for some people, that's cause for celebration.
Well, I think it makes sense because leading up to a wedding, think about how much time you spend getting stoked for it, the parties, the celebrations and everything. You might as well celebrate the survival and getting out, right?
That's just it. Like, your life doesn't end with divorce. You are now free to go back out there and find somebody new, find somebody that makes you happy, or to just be by yourself. So again, yeah, a party can be, under the right circumstances, very warranted.
I love the stuff that she said they did with the dress and like people writing stuff on it. I was thinking what they should have done is they should have had like a piñata with her ex-husband's face on it or something.
Just smashing it with the stick.
Yeah.
Now, do you hit the piñata in the face where the picture is, or do you make it man-shaped and go for the groin?
Yeah.
You know?
That's all in the eye of the beholder. You know?
Hey, you swing where it feels right.
You know, I think a divorce party, even for like a guy, it could be like a true bachelor party.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, you hear about, like, it's always been weird to me that a bachelor party usually involves exotic dancers.
A bachelor party makes more sense for a divorce party, doesn't it?
100%. Yeah. You are now divorced. You are no longer in a relationship. Go get the girls, by all means.
There's no last night of freedom. It's welcome back to your freedom is more what it is.
You're officially back on the market now.
And then you can take off in a limousine with a banner and cans hanging off the back with a sign saying just divorced.
I don't know, but that would be sad. If I'm outside and I watch a limo go by that says just divorced, I'm like, oh no.
I think if you get divorced, you should do like a big Facebook post. You know how girls are always like, Courtney did it when we got engaged, like flaunting the ring and stuff.
Yeah.
I think you should do a big middle finger.
With no rings on whatsoever.
So happy I said yes.
I said yes to signing the paperwork to get divorced.
This is the Brock and Dalby Podcast.
We got friend of the show, Sam, on the phone. You went to a divorce party, kind of same thing?
Oh, yeah, and we did that for my one girlfriend. Like, we burnt every photo. Like, we cut out, like, if there was a family photo, we cut out, like, the man out of the photo.
I love that so much.
Just little arts and crafts, you know?
I mean, arts and crafts when you're drunk and raging is pretty fun, but...
Or you know how at like people's weddings, you'll get them to like write in the guest book or something, like all their best wishes.
Yeah.
You could maybe get them to write like all the stuff they hated about your ex.
It's like the burn book off of like Mean Girls, where you put all the mean things about the ex-husband.
You know what I'm realizing is the more and more we talk about divorce parties, it even started with Becky on the Bad Line. They all end in fire for some reason, which is concerning.
Well, it's that inner rage that you've just been pent up for such a long time, and then all of a sudden you get to, you know, release it, and that's therapeutic, apparently.
I totally get that. I mean, I was a pyro once as a kid.
Set things on fire. Maybe if you have a bunch of your ex's stuff, put it into like just a room. Go full smash room on all of his belongings.
Have an auction with all of his stuff.
invite all the people who gave you wedding gifts and give them something of his.
That's genius.
Return it to them.
We've got Christine on the phone. Now, you actually had a divorce party for yourself, right?
A double divorce party.
A double divorce party. How'd that work?
My partner at the time received his divorce. His was finally finalized in October, and then my divorce was finalized in November. So I said, well, this is the time. You only get divorced. So I made some...
Were you going to say you only get divorced once?
Well, at our wedding in May, I just said, you only get married twice.
I like this, though. Like, as a parent whose kids are 2 weeks or 1 week apart, sometimes when two celebrations are close together, you just mash them into one, you know?
No, it was a good celebration. And then we were just married just recently in May.
Well, congratulations.
If it goes south, you can invite us to the next divorce party.
Oh, no, that's not going to happen.
You only get divorced once, Dalby.
That's right.
Yes.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
Daniel Alfredsson is a Toronto Maple Leaf. Did you see this?
I read a headline and it broke my brain enough that I did not follow up on it. How did this happen?
So Alfie is joining the Leafs as a head associate coach. I don't even know what that position means.
Head coach, assistant coach. What on earth is a head associate coach?
I'm not sure. You got to assume that it has to do with something with his relation with Matt Sundin, or, I mean, maybe the fact that he's always just wanted to wear the beautiful blue and white.
Oh, you think that's it? You think this is just him? This is his Make-A-Wish?
It's crazy. I have never thought Daniel Alfredsson and the Leafs would ever go together, and I feel so bad for the Sens fans right now.
Well, hey, Claude Giroux signed that 1-year extension, so things are looking up.
Can you imagine if somehow, in some way, the Leafs pull it off and they win a Stanley Cup, and the only way that Alfie ever gets a ring is because of the Toronto Maple Leafs?
Is by being on the payroll of the Toronto Maple Leafs.
Oh, my God.
The folks in Toronto may have to blockade the 401 from the folks in Ottawa coming to fight.
Hell has officially frozen over, folks.
This is the Brock and Dalby Podcast.
You see people get real crafty. People have all sorts of creative ideas to turn everyday average objects into pieces of art. And one person in England was trying to do this to raise money for a children's charity by taking books that had been donated from people who were trying to contribute. And you ever see where people do like book art? They'll like trim and fold the pages to make a book either turn into words or say something or objects. This guy was turning them into paper hedgehogs. It's
really that looks cute. Pretty cool.
Yeah. So it's just sort of rounding off the books and little googly eyes and a little nose. And then he was selling them to parents buying gifts for their kids or just putting it up in their homes or whatever. And then that money was going towards charity.
Nice.
Problem is when you are taking donated books, you do have to keep your eye on what kind of books are being donated. This guy is now in trouble because a bunch of parents complained. Apparently he got a big donation of smut and was not paying attention.
He had like breeding Bigfoot in there.
Yeah. So he's carving up these books and turning them into hedgehogs, and they're being gifted to children. And then parents are seeing, because you can still read the books technically. There is some graphic imagery in the text and sitting in these
more
kids'
mentioning
bedrooms.
of hogs than an actual hedgehog.
Yeah. One parent said that it was adult content, pure sexual stuff, which was the hedgehog that her 4-year-old granddaughter received.
How does this guy mess this up? He's literally got to rip the pages out of the book. Can he not?
No, the pages stay in the book. They stay attached to the spine, and then you just like fold them so that when the book opens,
the cover, the back.
That's just it.
There's not one point where he looked and saw words.
We've all seen these books in stores, or more unfortunately on your mom's bookshelf, and then you go, oh God, this is a lot.
That's 100% on this guy. How did he mess that up?
There was another parent who said And the page that was most prominent on her daughter's new paper hedgehog mentioned words like legal age.
Oh, God.
Just absolutely devastating.
Dude, that'd be like hiring me for a kid's birthday party to make balloon animals, and I show up with a box of Trojans and being like, I didn't know. They said latex.
I have to assume that clown does exist out there somewhere, but probably doesn't do kids' parties.
I mean, I'll do someone's bachelorette party if you want me to.
If anybody wants to send Brock some money.
If it's for charity, why the hell not?
There you go.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
I saw a question the other day that I was like, I have to tell Brock this because I want to hear your answer to it. Basically, it's one of those hypothetical questions.
Okay.
You are offered $500 billion, but if for 1 year after getting the money, anyone figures out that you're a billionaire, you instantly die.
I feel like that's pretty easy to keep under wraps, to be honest with you.
You think you could resist spending your money for a whole year if you had $500 billion?
Listen, I'm 31 years old. I've been broke for 31 years of my life. I think I can hold off for one. That's all it is. That's the only stipulation is nobody else can find out.
Nobody else can find out that you're a billionaire for a calendar year from the day that you get the money.
Yeah,
Which means if you suddenly pay off your car, people are going to know something's going on. If you suddenly pay off your house, people are going to know. Also, you can't put it in the bank because people are going to look at your like someone from the bank is going to be like, oh, we had a $500 billion deposit, and then you're dead immediately.
Yeah, I just hide it at the bottom of the laundry. Courtney never looks there anyway. What do you mean, man? I feel like this is a very easy thing.
No, I just even realized this. You said it yourself. If you can't have anybody find out you're a billionaire, you're going to tell me that you could go an entire year hiding $500 billion in cash from your girlfriend, fiance.
Yes, and I would take pleasure from it. I would take a lot of pleasure knowing that she doesn't know about it for a year. Imagine the surprise, too, at the end of it to be like, babe,
by the way,
check this out. You want to know why I've been like a little bit weird? I also just feel like it's like nobody would believe I was a billionaire. You know, like
you specifically.
If I came in here and told you I had $1 billion, you'd be like, "What are you smoking? Like, are you okay?"
No, that's true. I would have trouble believing it, but I think the hardest thing is got to be hiding $500 billion in physical money. Like,
sure.
Where would you even put that?
I mean. Yeah.
You're going to have to dig a pretty big hole in your backyard.
I think just get a storage unit, right? Like, wouldn't that be the move? Get a storage unit, just put it there, lock it up, and then just like, whatever, pay the $30-$40 a month.
Even then, though, like, how are you going to get $500 billion into the storage unit without somebody going, wow, that guy's taking a lot of money in there?
I mean, you put it in bags, I guess, right?
Maybe.
Put it in U-Haul boxes. You just make it look like, as long as you pay for it and it doesn't end up on Storage Wars.
Dude, what a great Storage Wars that would be. Someone finds out you're a billionaire, you die, you stop paying for your storage unit, and somebody else gets $500 billion.
I think as long as you just go about living your life how you do right now and just resist the urges of trying to spend anything or like brag about it or whatever. Like, I have nothing to brag about right now, so I just feel like if I keep moving forward with that mentality, I should be fine. No?
You really paint a bleak picture of how your life is currently, brother.
I know I'm not the only one living this life in 2026.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
Tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies.
All right, we are looking for more liars here this morning. We've got $100 in Lotto Max tickets.
Yeah, and we are looking for you to tell us lies. Today, you know, in the last 48 hours, we've talked a lot about divorce.
Yes.
Which maybe speaks to how we were raised, but that's neither here nor there. We're looking for you to lie to your kids about the reason that you're getting divorced.
Because, I mean, as two children of divorce, it's very tough to tell your kids the real reason on why you want to get divorced.
Right. And like looking back, it was probably a lot better that my mom just made up some story about whatever. I don't even remember, as opposed to telling me that the man just disappeared. Right? Like, I don't think I would have believed that.
Well, let's see what the liars have for us this morning. If you're not one of our liars, let us know. Tell the truth. who has the best answer here. 762-555. We'll start with Danky Boy here.
Hey guys, me and your mom won't be seeing each other for a long time, and I probably won't be seeing you guys either, and I just want to let you know why. Remember that assault charge I got during COVID times? Well, it happened again.
Oh yeah, their reference to what was it yesterday? It was
you just stole yesterday's answer?
Yeah.
No,
Just keeping the bit going.
You can't win off of somebody else's great answer.
I like the reference, but no, it can't be the $100 prize.
Okay, let's see if Chris has an original lie here.
Well, kids, I can't put up with your mom's farting and snoring anymore, and she hits me in the middle of the night while we're sleeping. So we got to get different places. That's why we're getting divorced.
You know, that's probably a small percentage of some people actually wanting to get divorced or break up.
Right, but also, like, if you're trying to sway the kids one way or the other, which Christmas they would prefer, mom's a little farty.
Trevor here.
Morning, children. Just wanted to talk to you guys about why me and your mom are getting a divorce. I know it seems crazy, but you know who's crazy? It's your mom. She adjusts the thermostat at least 2-3 times a day, drives me absolutely nuts, and I'm done with it. So, you guys come to my house anytime you want. It's your house too, but don't touch the thermostat.
Mom farts too much from the last one. Mom touched the thermostat from this one. Also, I love threatening the kids. Also, by the way, don't you do it.
Yeah. All right, final one here. We've got Matt.
Your mom's been on Santa's naughty list for years now, and I've been on the nice list, and so have you. And Santa said we were going to get moved to the naughty list unless we got divorced.
That's good.
That's a great way to persuade your kids to come stay with you.
Again, listen, we didn't want this to happen. It has nothing to do with you guys. I'm actually protecting you from Santa Claus. So
I think that's the best one.
That's my favorite one.
That's probably got to be the best one.
That's a good one.
All right, ding. Round of applause to Matt and his Santa Claus lies there. You get yourself $100 in Lotto Max tickets. All right, brother? I will say, lying to your kids about your wife being on the naughty list is probably going to get you on the naughty list.
It's probably not an ideal way to get the present you were hoping for at Christmas time.
This is the Brock and Dalby Podcast. Would you rather Wednesday? Would you rather Wednesday?
All right, let's get weird. 762-555. We got a lot of would you rathers coming in here this morning.
Some good ones today.
I'll start off with is would you rather bare hand a porcupine or a jellyfish?
I'm not an expert on either of these things, but I just don't feel like there's any good way to bare hand a porcupine.
If you can
scoop underneath.
Get underneath, because I feel like with the jellyfish, it's just the tentacles that sting. If I'm not a scientist, but if I'm not mistaken,
100% sure. You could, I think, you got to get a jellyfish by the top.
Michael Jordan them from the top.
Bombing a jellyfish is crazy work, but I guess it also depends on what am I doing with them? Am I holding on to the animal after I catch it? Because if I'm just getting rid of it, say I want to move a porcupine, you scoop underneath and then just launch it. Just get out of here.
Yeah, that's true.
Not great for the porcupine. I'm not encouraging it, but
if you're using one as a weapon, which would you rather use as a weapon?
I feel like porcupine. But again, it comes down to I just understand how porcupines hurt more than jellyfish. I don't know how a jellyfish hurts.
There's really potent jellyfish, though. If you could grab it from the top and throw it at someone.
If I had some time to study how to properly use it as a weapon, probably more effective. But it doesn't take a lot of know-how to just mash the pointy end of a porcupine at someone.
And I feel like the jellyfish, you're less to get an animal cruelty charge because there's less evidence afterwards. I assume it's going to explode or something.
Yeah.
All right, what's another one here? Would you rather spit poison or be covered in very hard scales?
Oh, I mean, spitting poison would be a pretty sick.
You'd never be able to kiss again.
That's sort of the problem,
I assume,
right?
yeah.
It's unless you had really distinct, it comes from a different gland or something like that. Yeah, you could never share a drink with somebody. You could never make out with somebody. Also hard to get romantic if you're covered in scales, though.
Although, how nice would it be to go out to dinner and never have to give your significant other another bite of your food ever again?
So I would love to share my pasta with you. But
I love you.
I did already spit in it.
Because the scales, I feel like, sure, less potential to die, but imagine Imagine getting jiggy with someone who's all scaly.
Clang, clang, clang. Yeah, it's not going to be
friction.
Not going to be great. Oh God, like rubbing up against a rock.
You're going to need permanent lotion at all times. What's some few more that we got here? Would you rather save Toys R Us, the Bay, or Zellers?
Oh man, as an adult, none of them really mean anything to me. So I'm going to say Zellers.
Just because of the restaurant?
Just because of the restaurant. That's it. I mean, listen, I loved Toys R Us when I was a kid. I didn't grow up in a town that had one. So anytime we went to the big city and went to Toys R Us, dude, it was like being in some massive playground. But
sure.
Yeah, like for me as an almost 43-year-old man, the hot hamburger sandwich is the only thing that appeals at this point.
I was going to say the Hudson Bay just because I didn't get one of those blankets, but like when you bring up the hot hamburger sandwich.
Buddy, all you need is a couple $1,000. You can buy one off eBay right now.
All right, last one. Would you rather your ex soft launch their new partner using a photo where you've been clearly cropped out or have them post a public 10-paragraph essay thanking you for being a great stepping stone in their personal growth?
Oh, God.
I think the photo.
You think so?
The photo is kind of just like, hey, we're moving on.
Yeah.
Like, that's it. It's like, all right, you cut me out of the photo. Boo-hoo, whatever.
But if it's soft launching a new relationship and you're being cut out, that means that it was you, her, and the new guy in that picture.
If you're thinking about it like that, yeah.
Also, sorry, the other one is a 10-paragraph essay.
Yeah.
Online, I assume. Oh, give me that for sure.
Why?
In 2026, we are all mush-brained idiots with no attention span. She's going to post a 10-paragraph Facebook status. People are going to see the word "see more" and scroll right past it. No one's reading all of that. She can write anything she wants about me. If it's past the first 3 lines, no one will ever know.
That's really great food for thought for anyone who likes to write rants on Facebook.
No one's reading it. No one has the attention span for all of that.
Nobody cares.
Want to be a part of the podcast?
Leave a message on the bad line.
The bad line is the answering machine for the Brock and Dalby Show.
To get the number, text the word BAD to 762-555.
Thanks for listening to the Brock and Dalby podcast.